Yo, everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report. I'm your boy, Big Black.
Once again, coming in from that laptop of love, Jay Snot coming at you.
Then the satellite of hate, Scame Dollar.
Satellite of hate, Scame Dollar. Love it, I fucking love it. How you boys been this week?
Oh, can't complain. Same old, same old.
Yeah, same.
Work is
Since
shit.
COVID, it's been very repetitive.
Very repetitive.
Yeah. Everybody feels that.
Everybody feels that. Everybody feels that. Everybody feels that. Repetition.
It's been a year.
It's been a year. I know. It's been a year. It's been a whole freaking year. Oh shit, where's my cellular device? Bam, because I got some notes on here. Got it. Tight. Well, welcome back to the Minority Sports Report, everybody. All you mofsks and meefsks, we are back in effect. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
Full
do
effect.
It. Full effect. So, as usual, we're going to start with NFL news.
Hot QB news.
Oh,
so many
QB
people
news.
want trades.
Yeah, Julian, he's smart. Do a positive sandwich because I was gonna start with some negative shit, but we'll do some positive shit first, and then we can do some negative, and then we'll finish with some positive. So yeah, my guy,
Sandwich
let's do it. Yeah.
Well, rumor is that Russell Wilson has not formally asked for a trade, but been like, well, if you guys were to trade me, here are the places I could go, which include Dallas, Dallas, New Orleans, the Raiders, or I think maybe San Francisco. One of those. I can't remember what the fourth team was, but it was basically like, I don't want to trade, but if you're gonna, these are the teams I'm willing to be traded to. Because, I don't know. Russell Wilson is such a strange dude. I don't know. I'll never get over how weird I find Russell Wilson and just it's nothing like, with Ben Roethlisberger, Tyreek Hill, any of those guys, I can point at a definitive thing and be like, that's why I don't like him. But with Russell Wilson, it's just like, I don't know. He creeps me out. He makes my skin crawl in a way that I can't describe. Have you ever seen that video of him and Sierra dancing on a cliff or some shit? Oh, it's so weird and awkward, and he's in a sarong or some shit like that, and he's dancing.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like people from Polynesia,
like the
men from
island's
Polynesian
version of a
islands.
kilt.
Yeah, kind of. You see a lot of Polynesian dudes wearing them and stuff. It's like a wraparound kind of thing. It's a skirt, but it's not a skirt kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
And he's doing a Maori war dance, except it's really awkward and weird because he's Russell Wilson and he's like a robot's version of what a human being should be. I think Russell Wilson to me is he was built in a Christian lab to try to be a cool youth minister, and and it's just because they can't quite get the normalcy right, where it's just man, he's a nice guy, but something is off. He talks about VeggieTales all the fucking time.
This nigga said VeggieTales, bro.
Oh my god,
stupid ass motherfucker.
That's just my feeling. I don't know. Russell Wilson creeps me out. If I were to find out he collects I don't know, women's scalps or something like that, it wouldn't necessarily shock me.
Fucking megalodon teeth.
Yeah.
No.
But
you calling me weird? No, sir.
No, that's
I'm
fine.
just
You can collect whatever. It's just, Russell Wilson's one of those guys where I'm just it's like one of the, like I said, it's like a robot. It was like a robot program to be a cool youth pastor. It's just nothing's just like, what, man, like you just don't get it. Like you just can't quite connect with a normal person. You know. And Lamar Jackson apparently is very far away from a deal with the Ravens. So who knows where that's going to go?
What about Deshaun Jackson?
Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
Or Lamar Jackson?
Sorry, Watson.
I mean, we're in that fucking holding pattern with Deshaun. Right now, the best thing I think the Texans could do is try to start a bidding war between the Jets and the Dolphins, because they have the 2 and 3 picks respectively, and they're both in the need for a quarterback, and you could
right now
justify giving away right now, and you can justify giving away your franchise quarterback for a second or third pick overall,
for sure.
And if might as well get that pick and a few extras, either in this form of Tua Tagovailoa or Sam Darnold. Because I guess Miami's fucking giving up on Tua. I don't know. But
he should have never started. And that's the problem with it. And we talked about this last year. That's the problem with modern NFL and young quarterbacks. They don't give them a fucking chance, and they throw them in way too early, and then they don't give them a chance to actually develop and succeed. Like, seriously, man, these guys need 5 years starting quarterback at least.
Yeah, but who's got
so
time
you
for
can
that?
know exactly. So they can't just let them ride the bench. Like, it's a fucking shit show. The product, while fantastic, they need a farm system, man, because this is going to keep happening.
It's a quarterback wasteland, but we're seeing more movement this offseason than I can ever remember, especially from like starting quarterbacks.
Yeah.
We've already seen the Wentz trade. We've already seen, Matthew Stafford's been traded. Just so is Jared Goff. Those are all starters.
Yeah, it's the Tom Brady effect.
It's I think players, and right now I think players are kind of being like, look, if I don't want to play for this team, why the fuck should I? Like, they're looking at they're looking at the NBA. They're looking, seeing these guys who are basically like, I want on this team. You're going to put me on this team, and the NBA being like, fine. Where, and I'm sure every NFL player who's a superstar is like, why the fuck can't I do that? Like,
Yep.
I'm tired of working for this different organization.
NFL Big 3.
Say that one more time.
NFL Big 3.
The NFL Big 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the thing with the NFL is everyone has to be on the same page. In terms of, and I'm attributing this to Tom Brady because everyone thought he was going to retire in New England. Everyone except for who knew him. Now, I say this is the Tom Brady effect because you can even go to basketball. This is like the LeBron effect. As soon as LeBron went to Miami, it was unheard of your superstar to leave your team, Later on in their careers, yeah, but in their fucking prime, nah, that shit was not a thing. So it happened in the NBA with LeBron, and now we're seeing it with Tom Brady. Older guys, and younger guys trying to use that leverage to get where the fuck they want, If it happens again next season, then this is going to be a trend. And then I think NFL players will start to have more leverage. But if it kind of just dies off, then, it's going to be more of the same shit.
I think it's going to depend on what Deshaun Watson does. Like, if he sits out the season to just be like, fuck it, I would rather not make $20 million and just prove my fucking point and force them to move it. But it's also, it's hard to pass up $20 million.
Yeah, that's an expensive point to prove.
Yeah.
Very expensive point to prove.
I mean, theoretically, at the end of it, if he fulfills his contract, though, it's a drop in the bucket at the end of the day.
Yep.
But
yeah,
we'll see. If I were the Houston Texans, I would try to get him out before the draft and get the biggest fucking package I could.
Oh, of course,
the draft as well.
Yeah, you lose all your fucking leverage after that point. He has all the fucking leverage at that point. So yeah, you gotta. And again, we are pro player here on the Minority Sports Report, but we can also see the big picture because we're not ignorant. So yeah, right now they got to do
their
it.
Teams.
Yeah. But yeah, they got to do it now. They got to do it now, sooner rather than later, in the interest of their organization. Yeah. Patriots still suck. We need a goddamn quarterback.
Yeah, I hear that.
So, like, talking about
I hear these big names coming up. Every time I hear these big names coming up for grabs, I'm always like, is the Patriots in the discussion? Nope. All right, never mind. Just sit back quietly because nothing else is going to happen.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
Belichick is too stubborn.
They're saying
another losing season. We'll see what happens.
I'm cool
He's
with
gonna
it.
be broke though.
Nah, that's right. That's right. For those of you all who didn't see, there's some punk ass kid talking shit to Cam Newton at Cam Newton's football training camp. What a piece of shit. But that kid promptly apologized and made his parents look like assholes and shit. And after Cam
had to ask to talk to his dad. Oh my god, can you imagine being that dad who's like, Cam Newton wants to talk to me about what?
Right.
Like,
not because your son is nasty. Because your son is being a fucking dick. Oh man.
Kids chasing clout on fucking Twitter.
For real, dog. I don't get it. I'm glad I didn't grow up. Like, that shit means stuff because we're trying to get followers and numbers and important stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm not losing sleep over it because what matters is this connection that I have with my boys here and the people who are actually watching it. You know, the theoretical people who don't exist. Why am I sweating it? You know, I'm here right now. So that's what I don't understand about the clout chasing and trying to blow up and go viral. But whatever. That's just, I guess I'm old. Fucking shit. Fucking old. Where's my goddamn milk of magnesia? I got a stomach ache. Really sad news. We lost another NFL player, Uh Nix the Third.
I didn't know he died.
He was reported missing on Wednesday, I believe, and they found him on Saturday. He's found dead Saturday. Yeah. No cause of death has been announced. But yeah, they said they announced him missing on Wednesday after several days of searching. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office tweeted at 8 p.m. that Nix had been located but did not report to his condition. He was from the Notre Dame. That's where he went to college. He was only 29 years old. This is ESPN that I'm reading this, reporting this to you from. But I can't remember where I saw it. I was looking earlier while Julian was talking about the quarterbacks. But I saw somewhere that he may have flipped and crashed into like a pond or some shit. And they found
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So don't quote me on that shit. I couldn't find it, but I did see that earlier. And hopefully, like, that's a shitty way to go. Obviously, dying young is awful. But yeah. So rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Condolences to his family and shit. That shit's rough. Yeah. And I don't see that he had any kids or anything like that in here, but who knows? So we'll get more information as the days go by here. But again, I just wanted to bring that up because there's always somebody passing away in the NFL, which is crazy. But yeah. What else about the NFL? We have 21 years almost to the day. We had Tom Brady posing in his fucking boxer shorts looking all doughy. That's so crazy. This motherfucker just won a Super Bowl 21 years ago. Holy fuck. That is so crazy. That is so crazy.
Yeah, great. I'm so happy about that.
I just wanted to
Congratulations,
bring it
Tom.
up.
You haven't had a carb in 12 years. Your life is horrible.
I just think that shit's amazing, man. 21 years ago, like that shit is, whoo, boy. Oh boy, oh
Go
boy.
kiss your son on their lips.
Didn't somebody lose their job back home over talking shit about that or something?
I didn't hear about that.
I thought it was like a radio host that like lost his job for like talking shit about Tom Brady kissing
really?
himself. Yeah, I thought it was one of those shows that you listen to, or one of
That
those
wasn't
like.
the show that I listened to.
Okay, no worries, no worries, no worries. Yeah. Moving on. The Celtics still suck.
The Nuggets continue to be mediocre.
Oh my god! I watched what game was it? Friday night. I watched the game Friday, whatever game that was, and the Celtics won. Thank God, man! But they fucking was about to blow that shit. Hold on, let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up. Yesterday was Saturday, Friday. So the Celtics played. Damn it. The Pacers. The Indiana Pacers, they beat them 118 to 112. I got to watch most of that game. After that game went off, there was the Lakers and somebody else. But then I went to the movie theater again, 2 Fridays in a row. Went to the movies, dog, because I'm fucking brave. No.
It was a real act of courage to go see Tom and Jerry.
Very, very courageous.
So strong.
Which from what I understand, is fine.
Yeah,
Everyone's
it's not
giving it like a C.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's not bad. It's nothing great. It's fine. Yeah. Everyone's asking. That's what I've been saying. I'm like, it's a cool movie. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Scam, you watched it.
I appreciate they went with 2D.
Yeah, I actually watched it not too
3D.
long ago.
Yeah, I agree.
Am I the only one who didn't watch Tom and Jerry then?
You're the only one, apparently. Yeah. Spoiler alert, there's cats in it.
Well, I mean, I assume the basic plot is Tom wants to eat Jerry, and Jerry wants to prevent that from happening, and hijinks ensue. With, I guess, Chloe Grace Moretz and one of the guys from Saturday Night Live are in it too. And Michael Pena. I know Michael Pena's in it.
Yeah, he's in it too.
Hilarious.
Yeah, what's it? Colin something is the dude from SNL that's in it.
Yeah, Colin, the one.
The guy that's married to.
You got me.
Can't remember his last name.
I honestly thought it was Paul F. Tompkin. I mean, John F. Tompkin, or whatever the fuck his name is. And when it first came out, I was like, no, that's not him. And I was like, fuck, I'm racist. All these white guys look the same. It's fucked up. They all look the same.
Tompkins like 20 years older than him.
I don't fucking know. I just know his voice most of the time, and I was just like, that's not his voice, so that's not him. Oh, jeebus. But yeah, getting back to basketball. Oh yeah, watch Tom and Jerry. It's fine. Back to basketball. God damn, that was hard. Like I said, the Celtics aren't doing great, man. They beat the Pacers, but at that point they were 2 games under 500, so they were sitting at 7th place when I watched that game, or 9th, and now they're back to 6th. So there's a tie in the East for 5th, 6th, and 7th, 17 and 17. Lakers. God damn it. 76ers are in 1st place. The Nets are in 2nd place. The Bucks are in 3rd place. And the Knicks, oh my God, the Knicks are in 4th place by 1 game. And then, like I said, 5th, 6th, and 7th are the Heat, Celtics, and Raptors are all 17 and 17 at even 500. So yeah, the Celtics have no depth. As soon as that bench is on the court, that's when the other team is coming back. It's really hard to watch. I mean, I'm still going to watch it because I love the Celtics, but yeah, it's not been good.
Well, I can match your mediocre season with the Denver's equally mediocre season. Although we're 3 games above 500 at 18 and 15, and they did win last night, which is good because let me see who they played. I watched some of that game, but I forget who the opponent was. Yeah, whatever. They won last night, which they won last night, and which got them firmly back in that 7th seed, which they've been flirting with all fucking. Oh, they beat Portland. Who am I thinking of?
Oh yeah,
They
word.
beat Portland. So that's good, but yeah, Nuggets continue to have a mediocre season, and which sucks when you have expectations. But in that powerful Western Conference, those Utah Jazz are surging at 27 and 7, followed by the Lakers of LA and the Clippers of LA, rounding out that 2 and 3 spot. The Phoenix Suns, San Antonio Spurs, and Portland Trail Blazers, followed by those Denver Nuggets in your 7th seed, and rounding out that last playoff spot in the moment is Golden State at 19 and 16.
Golden State.
All of our Western Conference playoff teams are above 500. Is to be expected.
Excuse me, I burped. Now I'm gonna smoke some marijuana. Skame, what the fuck happened with hockey, bro?
Well,
Hello, Rush.
here in Boston, the arenas are going to start opening up.
Nice.
So they're going to be opening up to 12% capacity starting, I think, like the middle to end of March. So get some fans in the Garden sometime soon. But the Bruins, since the win they had at Lake Tahoe, they had kind of a losing streak. They had lost 2 in a row. They kind of was on a slid before that. They would, I think they lost 4 of their last 5. And yeah, they lost pretty bad. They lost to the Islanders 7-2, the Rangers 6-2. They were able to redeem themselves today and beat the Rangers 4-1. But 2 pretty big losses there. They have a bunch of people out, mainly defensemen, are out injured, like Grizzlick, Millar, Lozon. It's a bunch of people out. They picked up some dude from the Predators off of waivers. I think his name was Tenorti. He's supposed to be 6'6", so he's supposed to be just big body out there.
Jesus Christ! And
Let's see how that works
like
out.
over 7 foot.
Yeah, they need somebody else on the line because they're struggling there. But yeah, not too bad. 6-4, 6-4 in the last 10 games, so it's not too bad. But
yeah, that's not that bad.
They did lose 4 of the last 5.
Yeah, there's.
Then your Abs,
they're at 26 points. That's pretty good. Yeah, they're doing all right.
Yeah, they're 6-3-1 the last 10 games.
Yeah.
Had a couple of losses. But then he had the back-to-back wins.
Got 11. Yeah, we won last night. Oh man, that's the other thing. It's like I want them to. I feel like every time they lose, I'm like, we only have so long in this championship window, you motherfuckers. Like, you need to win, like, now.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Yeah, they show that they're able to play at that level. They've had those nice runs.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know, injuries and goalkeeping. Time and memoriam. Those are the problems with hockey.
Yep. Professional sports, really.
Story of the Bruins too.
Yeah,
injuries always come into play at the worst time. But in the standings, in these weird ass divisions, we have the Scotia North, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs in first, Edmonton Oilers in second, and the Winnipeg Jets in third. The Discover Central, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning in first, the Florida Panthers in second, and the Carolina Hurricanes in third. The Mass Mutual East, we have the Washington Capitals in first, the Boston Bruins in second, and the New York Islanders in third. And the Honda West, we have the Vegas Golden Knights in first, the Minnesota Wild in second. Wait for it, Julian. The St. Louis Blues in third.
Boo! Boo!
And then in a very close fourth, we have the Avalanche.
Oh man.
Then
how is the
overall in the
Canadian
league-
division not the Tim Hortons division? That's the only fucking Canadian company I know about.
that will be a good one. Poutine Cup.
Anyway,
The Poos.
supposed to have a good sense of humor, Canada.
The league standings, we have the Maple
Tim
Leafs in first.
Horton division, dog.
The Tampa Bay Lightning in second. Florida Panthers are in third. The Washington Capitals fourth. Edmonton Oilers fifth. Bruins are down in eighth, and the Avs are in 15th.
Oh, boo!
Damn. Yeah, that's
Middle
that's
of
quite a
the
drop.
direct middle of the pack.
We'll see what happens. I mean, there's a lot of games to be made up. I don't remember how many you guys have missed, but I mean, there's some games to make up. So there's points out
It was
there.
like 3 or 4 at least. So, because they didn't play for almost 2 whole weeks. So
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens once those points start getting made up and shit starts shuffling back around.
ugh.
But yeah, that's hockey so far.
Fucking
2 months
hockey.
down, 2 months to go.
Here's my hockey contribution. Nothing.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Hey, you threw up some signs when he was talking about East Division.
I did the fucking. You said 1. I was like, first place, second place, third place. I was like, yeah, I'm out here. I got you, family. I got you. I got you. But no, oops. No bullshit though. The first, here's my hockey contribution. The first black hockey player, Willie O'Ree, 1958,
Nice.
January 18th.
Yeah, you stole that from me. That was mine.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing anything. You said that's all you had for hockey, so that's why I fucking said it. I'm sorry.
I thought we were saving that for the end.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I got some.
Okay, you got that. You got
I
that.
stole my
You
man
got that.
thunder.
You beat me to it.
I stole my
You
man's
beat me to
thunder.
it.
Nah, dog. I gotta. Just check your phone, bro. I got you.
Willie O'Ree played for the Bruins. His number was supposed to be retired a couple weeks ago, but that got pushed back to next January.
So actual people can be there when it's done.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, basically. He deserves it.
Yeah, for real.
Let's raise the number of the only black player in an empty stadium. Hear that crowd noise pumped in, gentlemen?
Oh, that's fucking
Hockey's
terrible.
for everyone.
For everyone. I got you, bro. I got you. I apologize for stealing your thunder, dog. But I heard you were done with hockey,
all
so I
good.
was just like,
It's all
boom.
good.
Here's my hockey contribution. Boom. But definitely check your phone here in a second because I got you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Yeah. What else? Julian, do you have a new segment for us?
Well, since we
Kinda,
are
maybe.
kinda, I'm gonna combine kind of my two things. Since it's off season and but it just started today, we're gonna do Julian's baseball minute, where I get a minute to talk about baseball because I'm the only person who cares about baseball. And John, let me know when the timer starts.
You start talking and I'll start it, baby.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Okay, spring break started today. The Rockies won. They only played 8 innings, though, because spring training is weird. I am not looking forward to this season as a Rockies fan. It's going to be terrible. I'm just going to suffer and suffer, but go Rays, fins up, or whatever they say. But the rest of the time, I'm going to be talking about a Negro League player that I think everybody should know about. His name was Judd Bujum Wilson. Bujum being the Bujum being the sound the ball makes after it hits the back wall. So Jude Bujum Wilson was a World War I vet. He played until he was 50 years old. He is currently buried in Arlington National Cemetery, so he's a legit war hero.
Oh shit.
He batted a lifetime average of 341. On base percentage was 392. He played from 1922 to 1945, and he had 3,453 bat appearances. That's Judd Bujum Wilson.
This
That's your baseball minute.
motherfucker, he did it.
Got it in there.
He fucking
He did it.
my guy. That was amazing.
So, that's in honor of Black History Month. That's a Negro League player that I feel deserves some recognition.
And again, that was tight. That was tight. That was fucking tight. So I was like, he's not going to be able to do this in a minute. That was smooth,
about
Julian.
a second to spare.
That was for real. You was
That was
smooth. It was smooth, baby. That was tight. That was tight.
I'll have another minute of information next week.
Yeah.
My baseball contribution. Sox lost by 1 today. Go Sox.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, whoa, Red Sox are playing? Oh, spring training.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Damn. But yeah, so we got baseball, we did hockey, we did basketball.
There's a race today,
football.
right, Game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had some racing, some fighting over the weekend too. NASCAR, we had the Dixie Vodka 400 from Homestead Miami Speedway.
So lame.
That one, that got won by William Byron in the number 24. He basically dominated the final stage and got that. Tyler Reddick was in second. Martin Truex Jr. was third. Kyle Larson fourth, and Kevin Harvick.
Kevin.
Wait, it was sponsored by a vodka company?
Dixie Vodka. Yep.
Dixie?
That's what it was called. Yep. Dixie Vodka 400.
Oh, man.
We'll get rid of the
Never
flag.
go over. Never get rid of the irony of alcohol sponsoring driving.
Down southwest of Miami.
That's so true too. The irony of alcohol. I mean Budweiser and all that shit too, but yeah.
No, I mean there's a long tradition, but it's
I know. It's still moonshine, baby.
Next week we get back to the normal routine of Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube.
Excellent.
Yeah. These fucking names are good.
So not only is it sponsored by Pennzoil, it's also presented by Jiffy Lube. But since we're talking about black athletes for NASCAR, got the first black driver to ever to compete in a NASCAR race and also win a race was Wendell Oliver Scott. He debuted March 4th, 1961, won his first race December 1st, 1963. It was his only win, had 147 top tens.
Nice. I can't even imagine.
Hall of Fames.
Oh, good. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine the racism that man had to face. I couldn't even fucking imagine that shit.
Ugh,
Holy fuck.
Racing in the South in the 60s. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Braver man than I.
The pictures I looked up online, he has, I don't know if it was the pictures or not, but he looks kind of like a tanned white guy. Like he has features of a white man.
That was definitely was definitely like, yeah.
When I looked at the picture, I was like, I don't know if it's just the old pictures or what, but I could definitely see him getting by if he was like lighter skinned, but if he was dark, obviously. Yeah,
that's what racists did.
Hard.
He's fair skinned, so he can pass, but he's still a nigger, So treat him as such. But yeah, that's fucking, I can't. Congratulations, that's tight. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's crazy. Man. Top 10, 147. You know how many top 10s I got in NASCAR? Shit, like 0.
I was gonna say I got some top 10s in Fortnite I can compare.
Not even. You don't understand those little 12-year-olds online, man.
They are mean.
Fucking brutal. And they're fucking ruthless, man. But yeah.
Oh yeah. I was looking it up. I found boxing. You know, most people know Jack Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
See, most people assume he's the first black champion in the world.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Who? Put it on me.
Joe Gans was the first African American champion in boxing ever, but he was in the lightweight division, 1902 to 1908.
Okay.
Oh, back when boxing would last 45 rounds.
For real, dog.
I didn't know that. I didn't know if that was like no knowledge, but that was new to me.
No,
I knew about Jack Johnson,
but
I never knew about this guy.
Yeah, I always thought Jack Johnson was the, well, I guess, first heavyweight boxing champion.
Right. Because the world cares about heavyweights.
I mean, we did until like the 80s.
A lot of people,
about the 90s.
A lot of people still do, like black.
That's true. I know, but
middleweights are cool, but like featherweights and like under, like flyweight, they be going, but I don't know.
They have some exciting fights.
They do. I'll give him that. That's real. And this it's Skame. He's putting me on to this shit. He really always like, yo, Black, I know you don't fuck with these lyrics, but you got to check this fight out. I'm like, all right, that was actually pretty dope. Wish somebody got knocked out,
those
but it was a good fight.
From wood, man.
Instead of somebody getting knocked out, they just beat the shit out of each other for 5 rounds.
5 rounds just going at it, bro. It is something else. But that was great information there. Great information there. Speaking of unexpected things, Tom and Jerry, Mad Hood. Because I grew up with Tom and Jerry with, racist mammies and classical music, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, racist stereotypes and shit like that. To see that kind of flipped on its head, I thought that was like the coolest part. Just like, it was like literally embracing urban culture. And I don't say urban in like a, musical, well, we don't know what to call black people. No, this was urban. Like if you grew up in the city or if you grew up in the hood, like you can relate to this movie. It was strange. It was cool. So I do see that. Soundtrack on HBO. Yeah, the soundtrack. That's what got me at first. I was like, damn, they're going with this. And then they got fucking Ricky Rose at the end of the shit rapping about some shit. I was like, dog, this is Mr. Cocaine in his dick veins. Like, what is going on here? But yeah.
Simpsons played Wu-Tang in an episode today, and it really threw me off. They played Cream.
Oh wow.
And I was like, well, get it, Wu-Tang. Get that Simpsons money.
Yo.
Cash rules everything around.
That's what it made me think too. It's people our age who are making media now, It's people who grew up with Wu-Tang and Tribe Called Quest, shit like that, that Tom and Jerry made me really, really understand that. And I was like, it really is the people who grew up. Even if you grew up in the suburbs, you know what NWA is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like that prior to the 80s, So it's really interesting. It's going to be crazy to see how. I was fully expecting like classic rock, like Aerosmith soundtrack, like 80s music, 90s.
Yeah, but kids don't listen to that.
I know, but it wasn't even music that kids listen to. It was music that we grew up listening to.
It wasn't like today's hip hop.
It was like shit, like hip hop that we grew up listening to. Like, oh shit, this damn. So yeah,
no one under 30 can rap
throughout the movie. Like it was a lot, and it was enjoyable.
Yeah. It's for the culture, yo. It's for the culture.
I stand by that. Come at me, teenagers. Mumble rap is bullshit.
It's fucking catchy though. God damn it.
Yeah.
21. That's my dude. 21 Savage, bro. Rich the Kid.
Yeah, mumble rap sent me searching for the darkest metal I could find.
I knew I was solidly in my 30s when I heard mumble rap, and I was like, where's the lyrical content? Where's
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. But it's always the same shit, man.
Yeah, and I remember having a very long argument with my grandfather because he said rap music isn't really music because there's no melody, and I was like, the lyrics are the melody.
Yeah. And now they sing to it, so it's like,
yeah.
Oh man. Good times. But yeah, do check that shit out. It's on HBO Max. And like I said, I'm brave. I went to the movie theater.
Whatever. I'm next up on that Vax list.
I wasn't. I was laying on my couch.
I almost watched it again today because I definitely fell asleep twice in the movie theater. Not because it was a bad movie. Not because it was a bad movie. It was like fucking midnight.
They're making movie theaters too fucking comfortable.
Yeah, that too. It was midnight too, and I was so fucking tired. I fell asleep.
Dude, there are times it's like
at a time.
I have to like watch how much I drink and like smoke before I go into a movie, because even if it's a movie I really want to sleep, suddenly I'm like, oh, I'm kind of drunk and high. Like,
oh yeah,
this chair is really comfortable.
Oh yeah. No, and I always have my vape pen with me too, so I'm always vaping. I'm always getting higher while the movie's going on.
I usually don't kick my seat back. No, you can put the foot right outside. I don't. I just sit there.
Smart.
Torture myself throughout the movie.
Now this chick have heated seats and everything, bro. I'll be kicking that shit back, turn the heated seats on, be like, oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, those fucking super comfortable cushions and shit on the couches.
Well, no, it's like last time that happened, I went to go see the My Hero Academia movie, and I was like really psyched to see that. But like we went out for drinks beforehand, we smoked a little, and it's like I remember the finale's happening, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Who's happening?
Just too fucked up and too comfortable. It's nice.
Yeah, for real.
They really do try to make it like home. It's nice. Speaking of home, we're about to wrap it up here, but we got a little bit of fighting news, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, there was a UFC Vegas over the weekend.
Oh, actually,
Kingsbury rules.
I did watch some of this with Cortez.
Not a very interesting card, but it happened. Alex Caceres defeated Kevin Kroom. That was unanimous decision. Angela Hill versus Ashley Yarder was canceled because someone in Yarder's team got tested positive for COVID. Yeah. So they scrapped that. That's going to get pushed to a different card. Pedro Munoz, he defeated Jimmy Rivera by unanimous decision. Montella De La Rosa and Maya Bueno Silva, they went to a draw because De La Rosa was going for a takedown at one point against the cage. Silva held on to the cage, prevented the takedown, so the ref took a point, and that caused the draw in the scorecards.
Oh, wow.
Wow. In the co-main, we had... Nope, yeah. Yeah, that happens. It's a natural reaction. It's a natural reaction. You go to fall, you go to reach out and grab something. Like, can't blame them, but also you're a professional fighter. You need to know you can't do that. Co-main event, Magomed Ankalaev defeated Nikita Krylov. Sorry. Defeated him by unanimous decision. I didn't make the text bigger. It's
no, I know, but I was like, Jesus, that's like a cartoon character name.
And then in the main event, Cyril Gagne, however the fuck you want to pronounce his name, he defeated Jardinio Rosenstruck by unanimous decision, which a lot of people were, one, not thrilled with the fight because he basically just outpointed him. And two, it was kind of an upset. Most people thought Rosenstruck was going to fuck him up.
Yeah, that was the fight I watched. I watched that with Cortez. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a filler card because the next one is the one everybody wants to see. UFC 259, 3 championships.
Yeah.
Peter Yan defending the bantamweight title against Aljamain Sterling. Amanda Nunes is defending her featherweight belt against Megan Anderson. And then Israel Adesanya is jumping up from middleweight to light heavyweight to fight Jan Blachowicz for the light heavyweight championship.
Oh boy, that's gonna be good.
Still undefeated, taking a risk, jumping up. I think he can do it.
I think so too. And even if he doesn't, he's still badass for trying.
Yeah, because I mean, he's just basically fighting at what he walks around at. But Jan is a beast.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great card.
Yeah, that's one to watch.
And that's next week?
Yeah, March 6th.
Oh, it's on my girl's birthday.
Shit, that is
My-
Jess's birthday.
Yeah. But hey, for my birthday, buy me this UFC card. Just kidding.
Jess,
It's a busy
I
weekend.
got you a birthday present.
We got that UFC card the 6th, and then we got Revolution the 7th. That's the whole reason AEW's on that Sunday.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you're not going against UFC. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Revolution. Can't wait to watch that shit too. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else before we go, boys?
Happy
No,
Black
not
History
really.
Month.
Happy Black
Yeah.
History Month. Don't think we wasn't gonna acknowledge that shit. Are you serious? I'm black as fuck. Get out of here. And we keep it black all year long because this is the Minority Sports Report. Thank you guys for following us. You can follow us all collectively at TMS Report. Snog, hit them.
I'm at Julian C. Mitchell because that's my name.
And I'm at Game 666 because that's not my name.
And I'm at the Beatnik. Thank you guys for watching, listening. Do check out the old episodes on YouTube. Check out the Minority Sports Report Wrestling featuring me and Skame. We're gonna do some cool shit with that. And yeah, we just got a lot of stuff coming. So appreciate you. Talk to you next week. Peace.
Hi, guys.